All right, guys, today we've got our final review for the Honyocker Beard Company, so stay tuned. Hey guys, Brian Haywood here. Welcome back to my Beards and Banjos YouTube channel where we discuss tips and tricks for your beards. We do some product reviews and unboxings. We also have a beard advice series where you guys can send in some pictures and a little information to the address, email address below. I take a look at it for a few weeks. You get featured in your own beard advice series video, so check that out if you haven't. We're having a great time with that. But today we're doing our final review for the Honyocker Beard Company, which is a brand new company, just started 2019. And it's got 7 scents coming out with a strong lineup. If you haven't seen my unboxing, you can check that out. But I've got one oil and matching balm for the Woodpecker scent. All right, so I've only got one balm. I also have the humidor, which is a 1 ounce oil. That one is a Cuban cigar. And then I've got little sample vials for all the other scents. So we'll be talking about all of those. Nice size on the samples. You can get 3 to 4 uses out of that. Only thing I don't like about the little samples is they had a little restrictor plastic thing in it, and I couldn't smell anything very well, so I popped it out and now I've kind of made a mess. They do have some small vials that have the little droppers, and that would be a suggestion for me. I know they would probably cost you a little bit more, but maybe you could figure out a way. You buy an oil, you also get a free sample kind of thing. But that's my preference. But you see, I got oil all over the place. So let's talk about the scents here. So the scent, first of all, is the Woodpecker, is the one I've got the most experience in because it's the one I've got the balm on. And if you saw me smell that one on camera, I have a hard time describing this scent. You know, and I'm supposed to be somewhat of an expert at it, but no wonder. This one's the humidor. No wonder I could tell what that one was. Let's try the Woodpecker. So on that one, I just can't put my finger on it. It is supposed to be several woodsy essential oils, citrus, and spice. I get a little bit of that, but overall the scent is, I don't know, it smells like an old scent to me, like maybe some kind of old-fashioned candy or stick of gum that's, stay with me here, a stick of gum that's like been chewed for a little bit, so it doesn't have the fresh, new spicy on it, but it's still got a little bit of kind of a mint, spearmint kind of thing to it. So it's interesting. It's complex. I would say in general, most of these scents are kind of on the lighter side, not the dark, rich amber, cinnamon, that kind of stuff. So I'm hoping that in the future, maybe Adam will go in that direction and see what he comes out with. But even though this is kind of I would consider a light scent, not in strength, but just in scent profile, it is very complex. So if anybody else has tried the Woodpecker, tell me what you smell on that one. That one's interesting. It's not my favorite. There's nothing bad about it at all. I can wear it with no problem, but it's just such an interesting scent. The balm is a medium hold. All right, so it's straight in the middle medium. It does a great job. I only have this one to compare it to, so I kind of like to try a different balm, the one that's not in the Woodpecker scent, just so I can compare a little bit with the oil versus the balm. But it is a really good balm, straight down the medium, and maybe just a hair on the upper side of that, so maybe a 3 out of 5, because you can actually hear it shake. So that tends to be on the firmer side. So I go with a 3 out of 5 for the balm strength. Let's talk about the other scent here. The humidor is an interesting one. I think a lot of you guys would like this one if you like the Cuban cigar type scents. Except this one and I've seen this on several of the Cuban cigars. It's a little bit more favoring not the tobacco part of it, but kind of the peppery, spicy, and it's got that bite to it. And that bite kind of turns it into almost like a cologne scent. And I know there are a few kind of colognes for men that are like Cuban cigar inspired. So to me, that's pretty close. And I'm finding that all of these scents last into the afternoon. So I would say most of them are 6 to 8 hour scents. I actually heard Adam say that he's working on 2 new scents, but also on the humidor and the 57, which I'm talking about in just a minute, that he's actually up the scents strength just a little bit. I was already getting just about a whole full day out of it myself. So I don't think there's going to be an issue with scent duration on it. Everything feels good in the beard. Nice presentation. Real impressed with the waterproof labels. Also impressed with the website and its presentation. Adam's getting out there into the bearded community and getting on Instagram, participating on the live streams, commenting. Always love to see that with the owners. That's one of the reasons I reached out to him in the first place, because nobody had done a review yet. I saw it was a brand new company, so I wanted to be able to talk with him a little bit, but also feature his products. Let's talk about some of the other scents. If you like barbershop scents, this is going to be one of my favorite, and it's called Avenue Blue. All right, and it is not the talcum powder. I always shy away from the ones that smell like talcum powder. I don't like them. I like the other ones, which smells like shaving cream or just kind of the clean, fresh scent. This one reminds me more of the like the tonic or the blue jar that they stick the combs in. You know, I'm old. That's the old barbershop. So it's that kind of clean, tonic kind of smell. I really like that Avenue Blue. So if you're interested in that, I think that would probably be one of my top 2 barbershop scents. I may have to go back through some of my other ones and see what I've got. But like I said, none of the ones that I like have talcum powder. This one doesn't. All right. Another really good scent. I think there's a couple signature scents for me that he's already got. One of them is the Avenue Blue. The other one is called Two Fisted, and it is a whiskey blend. And I don't usually kind of gravitate towards that, but since I got the samples, I got to try it. So always grab the samples, guys. You never know what you're going to get. Sometimes just reading a scent profile is totally different than the experience you get when you get it in your hands and in your beard. But Two Fisted is whiskey, oak, vanilla, and lemon. And it is an excellent scent. It's got a little bit of that whiskey bite to it, but also a little bit of sweetness. Like I said, all of these are lasting me into the afternoon when I put them on in the morning. One that I don't care for, and that's just my personal preference, is the Raggedy Hobo. That's your patchouli, vetiver, bergamot, frankincense, and clove. It's got all of that kind of peppery, lemony bite stuff to it, and it's just not my thing. But if you like patchouli, that might be something you check out. Let's see what else we've got. We've got 57. That one could be another signature scent. Let me smell that one again, if I can find it. One of these little vials. They're about empty. That's why it's taken me so long. I have tried all 7 of these multiple days, back to about 3 days each. But 57 is mahogany, teakwood, and Hawaiian sandalwood. I don't know why Hawaiian sandalwood. I don't know what's different about it, but just putting the word Hawaiian in it makes it sound better to me. Maybe I just want to go to Hawaii. This one also, to me, could also be almost like a barbershop. It's not too much different in a way than the Avenue Blue. It's really clean scent, very clean. Could be a barbershop, could lean kind of towards an aftershave as well. That's mahogany. I found out a lot of things with mahogany and teakwood especially kind of gravitate towards it. So definitely different shades, but you got 57 and you got Avenue Blue, are the nice, clean scents, kind of barbershop or versus like an aftershave kind of thing. Really good. And the last one is called Happy Trails. And that one, you're going to hear me say something really strange on it. But that one is supposed to be pine and citrus. And I get that, the pine and the citrus, but something else I got on the end of that, and I couldn't place it for a while, and all of a sudden it hit me what it is. Let me try this again. What's left over in the bottle. So I get the pine and the citrus, and then I get like a clean scent, but it's like a clean, almost like paper, like a roll of paper towels, or a pack of paper that you open to go in your printer, or even a fresh roll of toilet paper. When you smell that kind of paper scent from the cardboard and the fibers here, the paper fibers, it smells really good. Once again, it's a nice clean scent, but it kind of reminds me of the of like the bathroom toilet paper, pine and citrus kind of stuff. So that was not my favorite. It was good. It was kind of interesting. Definitely Raggedy Hobo was at the bottom for me, and then Happy Trails would be next, and then probably the Woodpecker would be next. Like I said, very interesting scent. I want somebody else to try that, but it's probably not my favorite. And then the ones that I would highly recommend would be the Avenue Blue, the 57, the Two-Fisted, and the Humidor. Okay, so those would be definitely winners. I think you would really like all of those. So please check out the website. It's a really great looking website. Follow Honyocker on Instagram. Always send Adam a message. It won't take you long to look around. You'll find him commenting on some other stuff. So I wish him the best of luck. Adam, if you ever need anything from me, please let me know. Be interested in checking out those scents. And guys, thank you for joining me. We'll see you next time.